Let's do a chemical peel together. This is my client David. I love them so much. And this is a video that we filmed, I think, last year, but I wanted to kind of like showcase and bring you all through an experience of a chemical peel at my spot. So, this is gonna be kind of like a gentle cleansing gel first. I started with the first cleanser to be just like an oil cleanser, something easy that I can like slip through their skin, and something that it's easy to remove any kind of impurities. If you know me, you know that I've been an esthetician now for over 1 year, and I would always give my clients a double cleanse, as I think that is the best way that I can remove all of the dirt, impurities, and any kind of residual makeup, especially if my clients they have beards. As you can see, David does have a beard. I went with the second cleanser to be the cleanser from Bigman 1802, and this is not just an amazing cleanser, but this is a cleanser and it's also an exfoliator. So it's a 2-in-1. That's why I like to use this as my secondary cleanser. After the oil cleanse, as you can see, I kind of scrub this cleanser a little bit more into the skin, just so you can kind of like start the exfoliation process at the same time that this helping with the second cleanse. So this is very easy for me to just like fart it and making sure that the client feels comfortable at the same time that I'm giving them a little bit of a massage and also cleansing their skin. Then I go in to continue the exfoliation. To do a chemical exfoliation, I use the exfoliating pads from LMS. These are delicious, honestly. These were like, I think, my last one or two. But these are AHA and BHA exfoliating pads that are gonna help me make sure that I exfoliate the internal part of the skin. So this is gonna help me destroy and kill any kind of sebum. So this is gonna be making it easier in order for me to melt the sebum. So this is the KRX Beauty Melting Sebum Serum. And this I apply with little pads so it kind of absorbs and it melts the sebum. This is a delicious, honestly, product. I love to use this not only on my facial but also like on myself all the time, because this is a product that I can leave it in for like a couple of minutes, and then my exfoliation or my mechanical kind of like extractions, they're just gonna be a lot better because the sebum is all melted down, especially after the LMS pads. So today for this facial we're focusing on doing a peel. So David was working on their skin and they wanted kind of something that is gonna resurface the skin and also peel the best way. Because we want to glow, we went ahead with the toner. This is the Bigman 1802 toner, and this is what's going to help me also kind of like balance the pH of the skin before the peel that I'm going to apply later on. This is just going to help me soothe and calm their skin so they are kind of like prepped and ready now for the next chemical peel that we're going to put. As you can see, I'm applying this all over the face and also massaging it into the beard so you can easily feel good for the client as well. Now for today's peel, we're going to do a DNA peel from Mediderma. This is an amazing peel that it's easy to apply, and it's also not something that is going to like, it's gonna give you resurfacing, but it's not gonna like scrub the skin of your clients. That's what I personally love to use these as, like their kind of like pre-summer peel, like the fall, after the summer, the pre-fall peel. So this would be a perfect peel that you can start giving to your clients around August, maybe like late July, something like that it can help them out when there's not too much sun out there. And then it's gonna make it easier for them because it doesn't really scrap up and it doesn't really peel up the skin as other more intense peels, while still giving you a DNA resurfacing full peel, which is really good, honestly. I have used this not just on David but on a lot of my clients, and what you can see here is I'm kind of activating and frothing the peel. So after a couple of minutes I just make sure that it does work into their skin and that it's being fully like frozen and activated, so this is kind of just accelerating the method of application of the peel, and as you can see it turned a little bit white, so it means that it is working and it's doing what it needs to be done. Then after this, I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna just At this point, I'm just giving there a massage, like just making sure that they feel comfortable. And now with the retinol cream for Mediderma, I'm gonna go and neutralize the peel. So this is what's gonna lock in that peel, and it's also gonna help them with the resurfacing of their skin for the next couple of days. Just so you know as well, this is the same cream that I'm going to give to them so they can take home, and they can reapply this for the next 2 days after the peel is done, so they can reactivate that peeling effects from that Mediderma peel. I think this is the best way that I can like accommodate a client, but also give them something that they are gonna see the glow throughout a couple of days in their face and in their house later on, and that they're gonna feel comfortable as well by following just one simple step that they need to reapply at night. And of course, they do need to reapply FPS and everything else that we do after a peel. As regular estheticians, you should know. But this is, as you can see, I'm doing a dot application here just to make sure that we maximize the first layer of absorption of the retinol and the retinol inside of this peel. And this is, like I said, it's also just gonna neutralize. This is gonna be the last step of this peel. After that, I'm just gonna go in ahead and put a little bit of SPS, of course from Bigman 1802. This is an SPF that at the same time that it will protect their skin, it's also going to hydrate. So this is gonna be perfect to put right after everything that we just did, just to make sure that they go home glowing and also protected, which is what we want. And don't forget the beer, never forget the beer. Now, mis amores, let me know if you want more videos like this one. I definitely haven't filmed a facial video in a while, but let me know in the comments down below if you would like more like this, and I can explain you everything that I do in my facials. And if you didn't know, you can get facials with me if you're in the South Florida area. Now, if you haven't yet, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and you can see more videos like this coming up every single week. I love y'all, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!